Multiplying decimals with number chips. This is the football version. So it starts with explaining to the students how to move that decimal point when they do their multiplication. And the next two slides gives them an example of that. So here we have one decimal point. We're going to be moving one place to the right. So we want to move those decimal points all the way to the right. So then we're going to multiply as if they were whole numbers. And since we moved it originally one place to the right, when we have our solution, we're going to move it back one place to the left. And here we get an answer of 20. The next slide shows an example when we have two decimal points in our factors. So here we're going to move one place to the right and again another place to the right. So that's two places we're moving the decimal point to the right. Multiply as if they were whole numbers, and then in our solution we're going to move it back two places to the left. Now the first slide the students are going to work on is slide 5. So they have these movable chips and movable decimal point. So it's first going to ask them on our first factor, how many places are we moving the decimal point to the right? So 2 for the first factor, 1 on the second factor, 1 place to the right, for a total of 3 places to the right. Now we're going to do the multiplication. 2 times 5 is 10. So you're going to click and hold on the edge of that number chip. We're going to carry a 1. So 5 times 1 is 5, plus 1 is 6. And then 5 times 4 is 20. Now we have to move that decimal point. It's a whole number, so the decimal point would be here on the far right. We're going to move it back 3 places to the left. 1, 2, 3, and place the decimal point here. So the students have several problems to solve. They get a little bit more difficult as they go. And if you notice, there's in each of these slides, there's a yellow heart with a letter in it. They're going to use that letter in their final slide to solve a riddle. So when they get down to that final slide, what football game do cats like to watch? And they're going to use these letter chips this time. But they want to find all of these solutions. So they're going to go back on previous slides, find each of these solutions, and then take the letter that's in the yellow heart, and they're going to move that into place. So that will solve the riddle if they've done it correctly. So this is multiplying decimals with number chips, the football version.